Welcome to 23 Degrees Sideways. I am sitting here off the road. Hopefully the video quality will show you the air. This is Wells, which is a town in eastern Nevada where Highway 93 and Interstate 80 cross. Right now, so the mountains you can't see, let's get a view here. Those are only about 3 miles out. This is pretty bad. The air is really bad. All right. So I want to talk about that a bit. There's a website I've been trying to use all morning called airnow.gov. That's airnow, AIRNOW.gov. Probably not going to be able to put it in the description of this video because I'm going to do this on the road from my phone and I'm going to upload it. But it's a very difficult website to figure out air quality issues with. They use the air quality index. Now, air quality index goes through a series of numbers, okay? Once it gets to 50 to 100, I think you're into like the yellow zone, and then over 100 to 150, you're in, is that moderate or unhealthy? Unhealthy. It goes unhealthy, very unhealthy, and then severe. Basically, you're going from, in general, an air quality index of 0, which is good. That's no ozone, no particulates, to about 300 is the max. That's where you're declaring a state of emergency and putting people in oxygen masks in your town. Like just in general. Like boom, there you are. It got really bad in Reno yesterday. We were in the 230s, like really obnoxiously. It was very unhealthy. That's what they call it, very unhealthy. And I've been trying to get out of this a little bit, and it's turned into a bit of a road trip experiment because I'm trying to get away from this. Now, in Fallon, if you look on the airnow.gov website, the rating is really good. But the visibility is less than it is here. Okay, I just got a picture from a friend, and I'm familiar with that area. I'm familiar with all of northern Nevada, but the Fallon area is really bad right now, exceptionally bad. But the only thing they monitor for the air quality index, the AQI, is ozone. So because they don't have PM10 and PM50, whatever, because they don't have small particulate and large particulate monitoring, they are this little green zone in the middle of a red zone. If you look at the big map, so you can go on this website, you can look at the map. The thing is, the data. This is one of those things that frustrates me, and it's particular to certain government agencies. The EPA is one of the worst ones. Okay. People don't seem to recognize that you need to have the same data for the same measurements, or the same measurements to get equivalent results, or whatever. I'm trying to keep this short, so this is I'm going to go very high level here, okay? A lot of people in the EPA don't seem to understand data at all. The websites, the whole agency is very difficult to get good information out of much of the time. Not all of the time, okay? There's some amazing stuff that they do, but the culture of the EPA is not hard-nosed, okay? There's a lot of unicorn and not quite enough, can you do this, does this matter, does this work? And it's a problem. So, for example, with the air quality index, there's no way to tell what the real air quality index in Wells is because they only measure PM10. They only measure the one particular type of particulates. That's it. That's all you got. And the air quality here, so I do things based on basically how far we can see. This is roughly equivalent to Carson City yesterday when Carson City was displaying a 172 as their air quality index, which is just amazingly bad. Like numbers over 100 are not good. Okay, the next part of this that you need to understand. I am well over 380 miles, maybe over 400 miles from the California fires. There's a couple small Idaho fires. Pretty sure that I've tracked all of them down as being small. It's, once again, difficult because when you look at the actual websites, in this case I'm using the Idaho government website, which draws off the same data. It's USGS type stuff. All you get is whether a fire exists or not. I will call up local fires that are 2 acres, literally 2 acres, and they have the same icon and the same report as a wildfire in California that's burning thousands of acres. So once again, man, governments, you need to do better. Ugh. So the only thing anyone actually knows right now about all of this, because this is the whole western United States, it's like this everywhere. I'm hoping not to be on oxygen by the end of the weekend, but there's no way to get out of this, okay? This is everywhere. The only thing anyone actually knows is what the news is willing to report, and the news is half wrong because the news is always half wrong, and because they draw off bad data, like the air quality index. No one's going to report how bad it is out here. So let's drive out to the Salt Flats and see. It's another 90 miles. Let's see how bad it is out there. This is crazy. This is 2020, man. This is all the way on the other side of state. I'm almost in Utah, and this is California fire smoke. Amazing. And if you live on the East Coast, Nevada is like a big state. It's like half of the Northeast, 2/3 of the Northeast put together. Just so you know. All right. Have a good one. Stay sideways. Catch you in a couple hours.